Hi, we're from the COCKTA+L Boutique. Today I'll be showing you this dress. It's our multi-way dress in tulle. This dress can be worn 4 different ways. It starts off as a strapless, but there's 2 hidden panels just in the skirt. So the first style is actually just the strapless. It has a satin sash to break up the tulle fabric. Then we've just tied it into a bow at the back, just like that. Then at the front, you can actually move the bow to the side, or you can have it at the back. For the one shoulder, you just take off the sash and pop these 2 panels over the one shoulder. Now make sure that you're stroking these panels through so the fabric is flat. By grabbing these 2 panels, you can actually twist them together to make sure that the one shoulder holds. Then at the back here, you can twist it all the way through, so it's got that sort of rope feature. And we're going to twist it all the way until it gets to the end of the boob tube. Now, with these 2 panels, we want to try to secure them. So what we've done is we've got 2 loops, 1 on each side. So with these loops, we're going to grab this panel here and we're going to tuck it inside the actual loop. So just grab the end of the tulle fabric into the loop, pull through so it's nice and firm, like that, and then tuck this actual fabric inside. Now we're going to do the same for the other side as well. So find the loop on the other side and pop that one through. Remember to always make this tight to make sure that this is firm. Now we're ready to tie this in. The last step to this one is just popping back the sash on. So you can tie it into a knot, like that, or you can tie it into a bow. In the front. So that's the one shoulder look. You can readjust this if you prefer it to be a little crossed over. So the next style that we're going to do is the 2 straps. Again, you just need to remove the strap. Take the panels out of the loop. And just brush the panels through, just like this, just so it's nice and flat. Now we're going to pull these 2 panels over the top of the shoulder, and again on this side. And so this is how we're going to create 2 straps. Now with the 2 straps, you can actually have it so it's more of a butterfly sleeve. You can have it so it's flat, or you can have it so it's twisted. Whichever way you decide, just make sure that both sides are even on each side. So if we're going to do the twisted, we need to make sure that both sides are twisted evenly. Then at the back here, we tie a knot. What this knot will do is that it will give you a crisscross feature, just like that. So to hold it into this feature, you actually have to put these panels back into the loop so it stays secure. So find the loops just on the strapless and pop it through. Always make sure it's quite secure so it feels firm for the straps. Now we're going to tuck this part in. And we're going to do the same for the other side. If it feels a little bit loose, just tighten it here and then find the strap on this side. So we're going to pop it through this loop. Just like that. So now it's nice and flat, and then these panels here will go back in. And now we're ready to zip up. The last part is just to add the strap. So you can tie it into a knot or into a bow. So this is the crisscross back with the bow, and then at the front, it's got the two straps. Now if you prefer to have the thicker straps, you just don't twist this panel too much. And make sure that both sides are even. Now you can also create more of a butterfly sleeve if you pull these down, and so it covers part of the shoulder. We can add simple brooches, which will create more of a cap sleeve as well. You want to hold that brooch for me? So we just pop the brooch around the fabric, just like that, and that creates more of a cap sleeve. So we'll do that on both sides. Again, we're just going around the fabric and just above the boob tube. And there you have the cap sleeve look. So what we're going to do is we're going to crisscross these panels over. So one goes over to the other side, and then we grab the other one into the other side. Now you can twist up these panels to make them a little bit more narrow if you like, and just make sure that both sides are even. Now at the back here, we're just going to do a knot. So we've got a crisscross feature, just like that, and then we're going to find the loops that are just underneath the strapless. So once you've found the loop, just pop this through the loop and then pull it so it's nice and firm. Once you've pulled it so it's nice and firm, grab the strap again and just pop it inside the dress. we're going to do the same to the other side. So find the loop inside the dress, pop it through the loop, like that, and then we're going to just tuck this inside the dress. Now we're ready to zip up. And lastly, we just pop the strap back on. So you can tie it into a knot there, or you can tie it into a bow. So here we have the crisscross feature at the back with the bow. Then at the front, we've got a halterneck. So the first thing you want to do is grab these two panels again, just stroke them so that they're nice and straight. And now we're just going to tie a knot. So you want to make sure that the knot just sits just there. So you tie a knot like that. Have it so it comes over the top, and just tighten it so it falls lower and over the shoulders. So now I'm just going to adjust it so it goes a little bit lower, and then these two panels go over the top. Now you can make these panels wider by spreading the material out, or you can have them narrow just by twisting these panels. At the back here, I'm going to do the same as the other style where you tie a knot like that, and then we're going to find the panels at the back again, the two loops, so we can secure the straps in. So there you have the loop. Just pop that inside the loop and pull. So you want to make sure that this panel here is firm, just so that this doesn't slide. And we're going to do the same to the other side. Pull that so it's firm. Then we're going to tuck these two panels inside the dress. Now we're ready to zip up. And the last part is just to add on the sash. So you can tie that into a knot or into a bow. So here we have the crisscross back with the bow at the back. Then at the front, we've got the knotted halterneck. So if you want to add a little bit more detail to it, you can have these belts that have the embellishments. So instead of using the plain one, we have these ones, and they just tie up at the back. Thanks again for watching. We're from the Cocktail Boutique. This is the Multiway Dress in Tulle.